Alright, race fans, welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Tonight we are bringing you the DSRL Saturday Series presented by MaxSpeedTV. We're going to have some great racing coming your way very shortly. So for the moment, just hang tight with us, and we will be going hot lapping here in just a moment. But in the meantime, we do want to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you by Performance PCs. Make sure you check them out at performance-pcs.com for all your water cooling and computer modification needs. Also, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook if you're looking for a terrific looking paint job here on iRacing. Again, that is facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And of course, EK Water Blocks. For all your water cooling needs, you can check them out at their website, or you can just go to performance-pcs.com and buy all of their stuff from there. With that being said, looks like we have a few guys fixing to roll out for hot laps here. So we will throw up the yellow flag. And again, we will go hot lapping here in just a few moments. Alright, it looks like for the first round of hot laps, we are going to have Johnny Bell, Corey Zatinsky, and Ted Deckard coming out for hot laps. These guys are going to get ready, and we should go green flag racing. These guys are going to give them about a good 10 to 15 car length apart, get them about 45 miles an hour. Then they will have 4 laps to set the fastest lap they can. Alright folks, they are rolling out onto the track now. Looks like Corey Henry's going to be coming out there. Corey Zatinsky is already out on the track again. Corey Henry coming out right behind him. Looks like third out is going to be Ted Deckard, a brand new driver here. So we'll watch him and see how he does. And looks like he's got an Oklahoma Sooners paint job running tonight. So supporting his favorite college, or possibly one he goes to. Maybe we'll get a chance to interview him later. And taking up the 4th spot in this round of hot laps is going to be Johnny Bell in that 76 machine. Right, again, we're going to get these guys spread out before they get the green flag. Looks like green flag is in the air for the round 1 of hot laps here, also known as the qualifier round. These guys have 4 laps to complete and see what they can do. We'll throw up our driver bar so we can keep an eye on these guys, see what they're going to do. Right here, following Corey Henry. He's already thrown down his warm-up lap, so we'll see what he can do. Oh, and he hits the outside wall, folks. That is not going to help his time at all. Corey Zatinsky up to first with a 6.96. Johnny Bell currently in second with a 15.228. We'll see if we can improve on that time this time by right there. He does do so with a 14.976. Corey Zatinsky still up front with a new time of 14.587. Ted Deckard crossing the line here, was in third. We'll see what he can do as he crosses the line there. Looks like it will not be faster. Still 15.013 for his fastest time. Corey Henry is now off the track as he had to go into the pits. We'll see if he can get out of third place right there. That is Ted Deckard again, currently in third place. He will not do so. That time will just be a little bit slower. Still out front, slowing his car down to turn that engine off for the end of this round of hot laps is Corey Zatinsky, and he will be your fastest driver here so far anyway in hot laps. Only 4 cars completed, as we have a few more getting ready to come out. Alright, so Christopher Taggett will be one of the cars coming out for this next round. We should have at least 3 more drivers, as we'll find out who those are going to be here in just a moment. Alright, another driver going to be coming out, Paul Crumry, and Justin Chapman's going to be coming out as well. And the 23 of Scott Masick looks like he's gearing up to come out as well. So there's our 4 drivers for Hot Laps round number 2. Alright, again, these guys are gonna get these engines warmed up, get a little dirt on these tires, and then they will be given the green flag once they are nice and spread out, running all around 45 miles an hour. We gotta wait for Scott Masick here, only running around 20 to 30, so he's gonna have to pick it up just a hair, as he's got somebody catching him, so he's gonna have to pick up that pace just a little bit. Alright folks, green flag is back in the air here under 4 hot laps, riding along with Scott Masick again. Well, that will be his first warm-up lap right there, so we'll follow along and see what kind of time he throws down. He is a rookie here in this session, not necessarily a rookie on the track, but he is in his first race debut here tonight. See what he does. Currently 4th place with a 15.044. Now 5th place, Justin Chapman up to 1st with a 14.580. Paul Crumry to 3rd with a 14.715. And Christopher Taggett to 4th with a 14.761. He's going to cross the line one more time there. See if he improves on that. He does do so, but not enough to keep him anywhere but 4th. He will stay right there. Again, Justin Chapman's right on his heels even during hot laps. He is currently the fastest time with a 14.542 to even lock himself in just a little bit more. But now Paul Crumry back ahead of him at 1st place with a 14.512. So now Paul Crumry is always very competitive here, the fastest car on the track. So we'll take a look and see if Justin Chapman has anything for him. He'll have to shut it down after this lap, and he's going to spin it out anyway, so that lap will not be good. That round of hot laps is over. We have 2 more guys getting ready here at the end of pit road. Going to be Sean Wallenfels Jr., John Winkler, and Roger Wagner. We should have at least 1 more. We'll see who that is as soon as they get into their car and get strapped in and be ready to go. Alright, and our 4th car here for this round of hot laps is going to be Derek Walker. We are on Twitch as well tonight, folks. We are multi-streaming with him. So make sure you give him a follow if you have not already, as he streams every time we are in here, along with a few other games that he does play. So give a shout out to him as he's multi-twitching us here tonight. So definitely give him a shout out as he's going to be coming out onto the track for his round of hot laps. We'll see how any of these can do. This is a nice little field here. John Winkler in the 69 being one we don't see as often. So he may be busy most time during race time, or whatever reason he's not here as much as the others. So he'll be one we're looking for tonight to see how he does. Alright, green flag is in the air once again for hot laps. we're right along with John Winkler here to see just what times he can put up. That's going to be his warm-up lap right there, so this will be his official first lap. Currently, he is in 10th. Roger Wagner in 9th. Well, now Derek Walker's in 9th. Sean Wallenfels with a 14.623 to 4th place. For his first time lap, we'll see Winkler up to 9th place with a 15.756. Now Roger Wagner up to 9th with a 15.660. Now to 10th. Sean Wallenfels up to 3rd with a 14.554. Derek Walker to 4th with a 14.559. 1.005 off of each other. Roger Wagner just like that to the top with a 14.497. That is our first .4 time we have. We'll see if anybody can top that. Derek Walker, Sean Wallenfels have been competitive lately, so one of them guys that could very well do it if anybody's going to. Roger Wagner up to 2nd with a 14.482. That is our second 4-point time. Wallenfels to 5th place there with a 14.612. Winkler still currently in 11th with a 15.460. Not his fastest time, but a 15.427 was his fastest time. So again, 11th place. But our next couple of drivers are coming out now here. Give them the yellow flag real fast. Kyle Trevathan, Aaron Theriot, Nathan Sedlick, and John Batista are going to be your 4 drivers coming out for this set of hot laps. Alright folks, they should be getting the green flag any moment now. They are spread out, they're all going 45, and green flag is in the air for this round of hot laps. So we'll see right now, we're riding along with John Batista. So we'll see just what he can do. That will be his warm-up lap there, so this is his first official timed lap. So we'll just have to wait and see what he can do, as he's going to be crossing the line, almost hitting that tire. Does not do it though. 3rd place, 14.506. That will again put him in 3rd place. Nathan Sedlick currently in 11th place now with a 14.701. Kyle Trevathan up to 9th with a 14.617. Aaron Theriot up to 5th with a 14.525. These guys are laying down some fast times here tonight. Only about 8 more drivers left to qualify here in hot laps. We'll see what these guys can do. Kyle Trevathan in 3rd with a 14.461, and he will get a 14.479 that run, so not faster. Aaron Theriot to 4th still. Nathan Sedlick 5th. John Batista up to now 5th, dropping them back just a little bit. Now Nathan Sedlick up to 3rd with a 14.427. Now Aaron Theriot up to 3rd with a 14.425, followed by Nathan Sedlick, Kyle Trevathan, and John Batista. So those are how they finished: 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Coming out on to the track for this next set of hot laps here is going to be Danny Breeden, Britton Roxbury, Trevor Royer, and Tim Osborne. Alright folks, these guys are coming out, and we do want to remind you we are on Twitch and YouTube tonight. We got a couple of guys that are onboard cameras. Zach Rounds and Dirty Dude Walker, Derek Walker, they both stream, so we're multi-twitching with them tonight as well, so you get to watch them and the broadcast. But it looks like we are just a few moments away from the green flag. Green flag is in the air, so we'll ride along. We're with Britton Roxbury, who has deemed himself rock star. That does kind of rhyme. So So that is his new official nickname here in the series. So we'll see what the Rockstar can do here as he's fixing to put in his first official lap time here in about 2 seconds. Crossing the line there. We'll see what he can do. Currently 20th, now 5th place, 14.447. That again will put him in 5th place. A little bit behind Tim, the number 90 car in 9th place, Trevor Royer. Now he's in 10th with a 14.513. Danny Breeden up to 7th with a 14.479. Britton Roxbury putting it to 2nd place right now with a 14.413. So he is moving up. Tim Osborne currently 13th with a 14.559. Danny Breeden up to 7th with a 14.493. At 4.79. Actually, it's his official fastest time. We'll see if he can improve on that. So far, everyone is in the final place. Britton Roxbury up to the pole position in hot laps here with a 14.387. Tim Osborne up to 9th place now with that 14.476. Danny Breeden jumping to 4th now with a 14.418. That will conclude that round of hot laps. Coming out on to the track now is going to be Nate Davis, Ricky Sanders, and Adam Davis. And we should have Zach Rounds coming out this round too. We'll see if he comes out. He is currently not in his car, but we will follow up if he does come out. Alright, so it doesn't look like he is going to come out and get in his car. So Zach Rounds, the only driver not to come out so far. As we again have Adam Davis, Ricky Sanders, and Nate Davis out on the track right now. Alright, green flag is in the air once again for hot laps. We're going to ride along with Ricky Sanders here. This will be probably a semi-fast lap, but not his fastest lap, as we know he's going to be a lot faster than the time he's about to put down right there of a 17.562. We'll ride along with him just one more lap here, see what he can do. And we'll see what that kind of time we'll put him at. 12th place with a 14.482. Nate Davis currently 11th. We'll see if he improves on there. He does so. To 8th place with a 14.453. Adam Davis currently 13th with a 14.495. So Ricky Sanders still in 12th. Nate Davis up to 8th. We'll go along here with Sanders and see if he can improve on his time as he crosses the line there. He does. First place, folks, with a 14.318. Great time there. Almost a 14.2. Nate Davis with a 14.372 to second place. And Adam Davis jumps way up to 4th place with a 14.404. So 3 drivers, they are almost in the top 3. 1st, 2nd, and 4th. So the only driver yet to come out on the track is Zach Rounds, the number 28 here tonight. So we'll wait to see if he comes out or if he is going to have to start at the back of a heat race. Alright, folks, we will be right back with your heat races as soon as they get the lineup set, so hang tight with us, folks, and again, we will be right back with heat races. Alright folks, we are back again just a few moments away from your first heat race here tonight. We are just waiting as soon as we get the word from race control as to how many heats there will be and all of that good stuff. We will pass that on to you, and then we will go racing for heat race number 1. Again, that is just a few moments away, but while we are under a break, we do want to remind you that this whole race is DSRL, one of the best leagues out there on iRacing right now. So if you're looking for a great league to join, make sure you hit them up. We're going to be starting modifieds on Friday nights, so that is coming very soon. So make sure you check them out for all the best racing there is on iRacing here. Again, that is Dirt Slingers Racing League. So if you're looking for a good home to call home and can race clean, that is the place to check them out. So make sure you do so and let them know you heard about it from here on the stream. And just since we have a few more moments here, folks, we're going to step away one more time and give a word from one of our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. Alright folks, again we are still just a few moments away from heat racing here, but we also want to remind you that if you have not, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get subscribed here on YouTube. Definitely the follow button on Twitch. Here on YouTube we will be doing a 3,000 subscriber race here coming up soon. They will give $60 away in the race and $30 here in chat, so make sure you have subscribed to be notified of that, as it looks like we are about to go racing for heat race number 1. Alright, heat race number 1 is going to have Ricky Sanders, Derek Walker, Nathan Sedlick, John Batista, Corey Zatinsky, and Ted Deckard. Alright folks, looks like we are all tightened up and bunched up there, so we should go green flag racing Possibly this time. Looks like they're a little more spread out than they were. So we're going to take one more lap around here. Alright, right there is how race control likes it, folks. So again, just one more lap around this track, hopefully, and we will go green flag racing for heat race number 1. Alright, green flag is in the air. Derek Walker getting a tremendous start. Got 12 lap heat races here, folks. So we'll take a look the way this is going to work. Since we are underway here, top 2 going to the trophy dash, everybody else going to the B main here tonight. We'll take a look right now. Looks like John Batista and the 39, those 2 on your screen, are going to the trophy dash. Everyone behind them going to the B main. So your first car not going is the 40 car of Ricky Sanders. Everyone's going to be battling to try and get by that 39 car right there. As again, he is the cutoff spot for the trophy dash. You get into that trophy dash, you're locked into the feature, and that's where everybody wants to be. They're nice and spread out right now, but it looks like Ricky Sanders might have something for John Batista. He's reeling him in right now. So we'll see if he can get by him. He's going to have to put a nice slide job on him to get by him. They're running fairly similar lines. So maybe Sanders just a little bit up. Looks like Nathan Segleck's going to be coming off of pit road, so might have got a little damage there. So he is going to be coming off of pit road, so he will definitely be going to the B main, not going to the trophy dash. So that is unfortunate for him. Still out front is your race leader, Derek Walker, putting on a great show for you here tonight. Right behind him is the 39 of John Batista and the 40 of Ricky Sanders, followed by the 7 of Corey Zatinski. So those 3 right there, one of them just getting cut off your screen. So we'll have to see here if anybody has anything for John Batista. Ricky Sanders might do it, though. He has definitely reeled him in quite a bit. 2 to go when they cross the line, folks. So these laps are going by very quickly. Derek Walker again still out front, followed by John Batista, Ricky Sanders, and Corey Zatinski. And then Ted Deckard, haven't heard a whole lot of him. He's just riding back in close to the back and rounding up the field is the 35 there. Back up front, right up close to you there, folks, is your race leader right now. And so this race is just about over. Take a look back at John Batista, who hits the wall and lets Ricky Sanders get by on the last lap, folks. So Ricky Sanders sneaking one in right there at the end because of John Batista getting into the inside wall. He dug it in just a little bit too deep and slammed that inside wall, folks. That will end heat racing number 1. That is not what he wanted to see, as he's going to finish just ahead of the 35 car of Nathan Sedlick to finish in 5th place. So that is unfortunate for him. He had a great run going and just hit that inside wall and just ruined that race for him. I'm sure he is definitely upset with himself. He had a great run going up until that point. Alright, heat race number 2 drivers coming out on to the track, and now it's going to be Nate Davis, Roger Wagner, Trevor Royer, Paul Crumrice, Scott Masick, and John Winkler. Alright, they're already getting in the proper order that they need to be in. Just about ready here, folks. So we'll see. We should go green flag racing the next time by to start heat racing number 2. Again, we're going to be keeping a close eye on 2nd and 3rd place. Again, 2nd going to the B, C, and everyone back going to the B main here tonight. green flag is in the air. Nate Davis getting a great jump on everybody else there at the start of this race. So we'll have to see right now. Again, Roger Wagner is the cutoff spot, but Paul Crumry was very quick here early on in hot laps. So we'll see if he has anything for these front runners here. Right now, the 90 of Trevor Royer in third place, putting on a heck of a run. Again, he hasn't been here very many races, fairly new to the league, but he is definitely putting on a good show right now. So he's in fourth place, putting on a good battle for third, though. He's going to dive it to the inside, try to put a slide job on Paul Crumry, and we'll see if he can make it stick. It looks like he will, but no, Paul Crumry is going to come back on the outside. They almost touch, do stay off of each other, though. So let's see, as though they almost touch again. Paul Crumry, though, staying in third place. Now he's going to try to run down the 31 of Roger Wagner, who again is currently in second place. Nate Davis up in first place, and that safety yellow colored paint job. So he again out front here. Roger Wagner in second. Trevor Royer and Paul Crumry putting on a great battle right now for third place. Both of those drivers, though, going to the B main as they run. So they want to try to catch up to their 31 car, Roger Wagner, and see if they can get any sort of chance to get by him and get into that trophy dash. As it looks like Paul Crumry is your best bet for it right now if anybody's going to catch him. As it looked like the 90 of Trevor Royer got a little out of shape, but did kill a little momentum, no damage done, he didn't hit anything. So he is gathering it back up, trying to get back by the 8 car of Paul Crumry. But so far, no luck. Paul is able to stay just about 3 to 4 car lengths ahead of him. But right here, we might see a slide job. He just doesn't have enough momentum to get by him, though, folks. So we're going to do it. We'll see. We might have a battle for the lead, though. He fell back through. Roger Wagner was right on the back bumper of the 36 on Nate Davis for about half a lap or so. He has since fallen back just a little bit. They're kind of single filed out right now. No major battles going on. We take a look back here. Paul Crumry still safely in third place, and followed by Trevor Royer in fourth. Right behind them is Scott Masick in fifth and John Winkler in sixth place. As it looks like this race is over, folks. Again, these races don't last long, only 10 to 12 laps, so there's 12 here tonight. But that right there is going to be your finishing order. 23 backing up just a little bit. He overshot his little stop there. So again, heat race number 3 is going to be coming up in just a few seconds here. Alright, folks, heat race number 3 drivers coming out onto the track now. We're going to have Britton Roxbury, Danny Breeden, Kyle Trevathan, looks like Justin Chapman, Christopher Taggett, and Corey Henry. Corey Henry not pulling off pit road yet. There he goes. So he will be in this heat race as well. So he is now getting that machine pulled out onto the track. Back up to your leaders, though, here. It looks like Britton Roxbury, who we've known now is the rock star, will be starting on pole for heat race number 3. So it looks like we're going to have 4 heat races here tonight. So this is 3 of 4. We're going to have a trophy dash after this, followed by a B main, and then your feature race. So we have lots of great racing still coming your way later on tonight. So make sure you stay tuned with us, and we will bring all of that racing action to you as it comes our way. Alright, folks, looks like we should go green flag racing here in just a few moments. They are all bunched up, so we'll see if race control gives them that green flag. And no green flag, folks. We're going to take one more lap around the track here at Volusia Speedway. So again, taking one more lap before we go green flag racing for heat racing number 3. Alright folks, we should be good to go now. Green flag is in the air. Britton Roxbury getting a tremendous start. But Kyle Trevathan diving it to the inside. Can't make it stick. So right ahead of him is going to be Danny Breeden and the 57 of Justin Chapman. So they got a good battle going on for second place. Again, that is your Trophy Dash versus B-Main. Right now it belongs to Breeden, but Chapman is all over his back bumpers. He is going to try to sort of slide jump on him. Can't make it stick. He will have to settle back for third, but he's going to keep down on the bottom side. See if he can make it work. Kyle Trevathan's going to be trying to get by the 57 of Justin Chapman. See, while he's trying to work over Danny Breeden in the 212. We'll see if either one of these can get by him, though. Right now they are 2 wide, 2 back. Looks like Chapman will have a second place from Danny Breeden, though, as he is clear of him at least by a car length or so. We'll see if he can repeat winning last night. We'll see if he can bring it home again tonight here at Volusia Speedway, as we have a little bit of a tangle going on between the 212 Danny Breeden and the 03 of Corey Henry. They got a little contact. They did not get into each other too hard. They both recovered halfway. That time by on the line. Britton Roxbury still out front, though. We'll have to take a look and see if Chapman can reel him in. We have a nice little battle going on. That is back for 5th and 6th place, though, as it looks like the 120 of Christopher Taggett will take 5th place from Danny Breeden. So he has fallen all the way back to the back. That is not the direction you want to be going here in your heat race, as that is going to put you in the B main as he runs right now, barring no wrecks happening further up into the field. Britton Roxbury going to be crossing the line right here with 2 laps to go, though, folks. 2 laps to go right now, so we'll stay up here, see if anybody has anything for him. Again, right behind him is Justin Chapman, so we'll see if anybody has anything for Roxbury. Chapman definitely on a lot of momentum from last night after that win. 1 lap to go here. This is the final lap. So far, I don't think anybody's going to have anything. So your 2 going to the Trophy Dash, folks, are going to be Britton Roxbury and Justin Chapman, as that will conclude heat racing number 3. They will shut those engines down. Yellow flag has been thrown on the racetrack here. They will pull it onto the back stretch, get scored, and then we will have heat race number 4 coming your way in just a few moments. Alright, just like that, folks, heat race number 4 drivers getting ready to come out onto the track. Once they get all settled out, we'll let you know who's coming out for this race. Well, looks like it's going to be Adam Davis, Aaron Theriot, and Tim Osborne are coming out as well. Sean Wallenfels Jr. and Johnny Bell. So Zach Rounds still not making it out onto the track, so we're not sure what that is about, as he is not even going to make a heat race here tonight. So we'll have to see if we can't figure out if he's having some kind of issues with the car, or maybe a connection issue. If we get a chance, we will definitely talk to him. But again, your drivers for this race: Adam Davis, Aaron Theriot, Trevor Royer is not in it. Not sure why he is showing up on the track. Tim Osborne, Sean Wallenfels, and Johnny Bell. So 5 drivers in this one. Green flag is in the air. Adam Davis getting a great start. Oh, and it looks like the 97 Tim Osborne hit the inside wall, got into the outside wall. No caution is being called. It was a single car incident. He got it recovered. So Great job to him to recover that, but that is going to hurt his chances at a win here tonight, as he will be in last place in this heat race right now. So we'll have to take a look, see if he can get any spots back. We may have a battle for the lead here. That is between the 89 and it looks like the 83. Yeah, 83 and 89. That is Aaron Theriot and Adam Davis. Both of those guys putting on a great battle here for the lead. We'll see who comes out on top. It looks like the 83. Aaron Theriot's going to put a slide job on him. He will make it stick. He didn't slide up in front of him, though, like a typical slide job. He kept it down low, so he did get by him. And now looks like Sean Wallenfels Jr. is going to try to get by Adam Davis in the 89 as well. He does clear him. Right now, it's Aaron Theriot and Sean Wallenfels Jr. are the two going to the trophy dash. As soon as that 83 again of Aaron Theriot crosses the line, this will be halfway done right here. Again, halfway completed. We are wrapping this race up very quickly here. So we'll have to take a look back here. The 89 Adam Davis started out front, but he has lost 2 spots now right outside of the spot to get into the trophy dash. Now Wallenfels getting by the 83 of Aaron Theriot, and it looks like the 89 is going to get by him too. That is Adam Davis. So just like that, Aaron Theriot out of the contention. We have a good battle though for first place right here, folks. So one of these guys, the 89 or the 83, they are your essential leaders here. Going to be 2 to go when they cross the line. Just not sure who's going to cross it first. They may be tied. It looks like Aaron Theriot will be the leader of that lap. So this is their final lap, and they are duking it out. Those top 3 right there battling for first place, folks. We'll see who gets the win here. It's going to be Aaron Theriot, and followed by Adam Davis. It looks like that is who we thought crossed the line. Again, this race is over. Or it should have been. Maybe we got laps up. We're going to have one more, so we'll see who it is. If that's the case, it's going to be Aaron Theriot, Sean Wallenfels, and then the 89 of Adam Davis. Alright, we were off by 1 lap. Sorry about that, folks. But there it is. It's going to be the 83. Aaron Theriot with the win. 21 of Sean Wallenfels going to the B main. Everybody else behind them will be going to the trophy dash. Everybody else going to the B main. So Adam Davis going to there, and Johnny Bell going there as well. So again, that should conclude heat races. We should only have 4 here, I believe. So we will be right back with your trophy dash here in just a moment. Alright, folks, we are back with your trophy dash as promised. We just got word from the race control, full invert. So if you were starting in first, you are now starting in last here in the trophy dash. Again, all of these guys are locked into the feature race here, so they aren't really battling to determine if they make it, but where they start. So again, we will be taking everybody from this race. We're just determining where they're going to start. But in your trophy dash here, folks, is going to be Ricky Sanders, Derek Walker, Nate Davis, Britton Roxbury, Roger Wagner, Justin Chapman, Aaron Theriot, Trevor Royer, and Sean Wallenfels Jr. as they are getting ready here. They're on that back stretch, about a car length apart each other. So we will see just how this is going to play itself out here. 10 laps, folks. That's all these guys get. This is going to set your first 4 rows of the feature race. So hang tight, and that green flag will be waving in about a half a lap or so. Alright, green flag is in the air for the Trophy Dash start. Again, 10 laps. These guys are going to duke it out to determine where they're going to start in the final race. Chapman out front in his race. We knew he would be fast, and he's already proven that by winning last night. But we have nearly a dead even battle for second place between Wallenfels and the 40 of Sanders. So we have a 3-way battle for the lead. They are 3 wide on the backstretch. Sanders going to stick it through the middle and thread that needle. But Chapman now going to do the same thing. Chapman may have clipped Wallenfels just a little bit, but they do recover from it. Oh, Wallenfels came down on Theriot. We'll see back. Theriot may have had a little thing. He does recover from that, so we'll jump back up to the front here to see who's going to come out with this win. Right now, it looks like Sanders is in the lead, just ahead of Chapman. Chapman putting on a great run here as well, though. These guys are going to duke it out hard. Roger Wagner having a great run here tonight in a 3rd place here in the Trophy Dash. So one of the best runs he's had in a long time. He's had a lot of bad luck getting run over in past races. So hopefully he can pull out of that and pull out a good finish here tonight. Currently 3rd in this Trophy Dash. That'll put him on the row 2 inside. Right behind him is Sean Wallenfels Jr. and Derek Walker. Derek Walker's going to stick it to the inside. Ooh, hit the inside wall. He might have had something for Wallenfels, but he did tap that inside wall. That will kill a little bit of the momentum he had. So we'll look a little bit further back here. We have Nate Davis and Roxbury putting on a good little battle towards the back here. Well, that is the back. That is for last position. So again, that is for 7th and 8th. They're putting on a nice little battle there. Right in front of them, though, is Aaron Theriot, who had a good run going and got clipped just a little bit, possibly, and that killed some momentum. Hopefully didn't give it too much damage as he's driving it out there anyway. So again, out front for the race, right in front of Chapman, who Chapman now is going to put on a battle for him, is Sanders. That's Ricky Sanders in the 40, Justin Chapman in the 57. We may have a battle for the lead here in the next lap or so. Only 10 laps. So this is a very short race here for the Trophy Dash. Sanders trying everything he can. He's going to put a slide job on Sanders here, as it looks like this race may be over, though, folks. And it is. That will conclude your Trophy Dash. So it's going to be the 40 of Sanders, the 57 of Chapman, followed by the 31 of Roger Wagner, followed by Wallenfels and Walker. Look a little further back, Theriot, Roxbury, and the 36 of Nate Davis are going to be how they officially finish here in the Trophy Dash. Alright, folks, we may have a little bit of a warm-up here before we go to the B main. These guys get out here and just run on this track a little bit. But if we do, we will be right back to let you know. Alright, folks, never mind. It looks like we are going to have a little bit of a warm-up. So while that's being said, let's go on board to let you see what it's like to drive one of these things with our T&D Rustic Decor on-board camera, folks. Again, we will let you know what it's like to drive one of these with this T&D Rustic Decor on-board camera, so you can see just how difficult it really is, how close to the battling they actually put on here. So great view here as we're going to stay on with them for a couple of minutes here while they get the lineup set, and then we will be back with your B main here in a few moments. So hang tight with us, folks. Alright folks, we are back with your B main. Going to be taking the top 12 from this race. So we'll have to see who's going to be going home and who is going to be staying. Again, taking the top 12 from the race. We should have about 17 drivers or so in this race. So we'll just have to wait and see who all's here and who is going to be going home and who is moving forward to the feature race here tonight in about 30 minutes, probably less, maybe about 20 minutes, but we will let you know as soon as we know. Coming out for this race though, to start it, is going to be Kyle Trevathan, Nathan Sedlick, John Winkler, Trevor Royer, well, we got other guys mixing up here, Corey Zatinsky, Corey Henry, Adam Davis, said Trevor Royer, Christopher Taggett, Johnny Bell, Paul Crumry, Zach Rounds coming out for the first time tonight, Ted Decker, Tim Osborne, Danny Breeden, and Scott Masick. So again, those are going to be your drivers here in this B main as we're getting lined up to go racing here in just a few moments. Alright, 15 cars here, taking 12. So again, 3 guys going home from this race. Looks like John Batista is out on the track as well, so 16. So we're going to be sending 4 home. So we'll just have to wait and see who's going to be going. We'll try to focus on there a little bit so you know who's not going to make it and who is going to make it. But we were also focused on some good battles going on here, as I assure you there will be plenty of them going on here with this caliber of drivers in the race here tonight. Starting, it looks like close to the back is going to be Zach Rounds, as he did not even complete a heat race. Alright, one more lap around this track at least, as we are not going green this time by. Out up front for the B main is going to be Corey Zatinsky. On the outside of him is going to be Paul Crumry, Corey Henry in the third, and looks like we have the 89 car back there, right up there on the outside row of row 2 as well. So that's going to be Adam Davis. Looks like they're getting ready. We should go green this time. Alright, green flag is in the air to start the B main here, folks. Again, we're going to try to keep our eye on all the battles we have going on here. Take a little bit further back here. Got a good little battle going on right there. There's Sedlick and looks like Osborne. No, Scott Masick out of the race. Not sure where he went though, folks. So, again, not too sure what happened to him. No caution is out though. Corey Zatinsky is out front just ahead of Paul Crumry. They are all single filed out now. So we'll have to wait and see if we have any battles going on. Looks like we may have one. I believe it's the 90 car back there putting on a battle. And Trevor Royer is going to try to dive it to the inside. Adam Davis can't complete the pass. He will settle back for his original position. Now John Batista trying to get by the 90, and he will complete that pass, but don't know. He may have a run. Trevor Royer trying to make a run on the outside, but cannot do it. So John Batista will take that position from him. That is for about 5th position as we look up just a little bit. Adam Davis battling for 4th right now between Corey Henry. So both of these guys putting on a battle for 3rd place. Corey Henry currently has a 3rd place locked up, but Adam Davis right there in that 89, he's got other plans. He's going to try to put a slide job on him. Looks like here in 1-2. No, he will not. Can't get the momentum he needs right there. So he is, whoa, a little bit blinking there too. He will settle back for 4th. So we'll look just a little bit further back here as we are going great green flag racing. Looks like the 90 is currently in 6th place. John Batista did get by him again for 5th place. So we'll have to look a little bit further back, and we want to see who is not going to be making it. Look back here, Johnny Bell. Those four right there. No, those last three, because there's one guy behind them. So Breeden, Trevathan, and Johnny Bell currently not going to be making it to the race. Zach Rounds just ahead of them. Oh, Trevathan getting tagged. We'll see if that brings out a caution. So far, no caution has been brought out, though. There it is. Caution is out on the speedway here. Alright, folks. Again, caution out here on the track. So that is our first caution of the B main. Take a little wide look here as these guys are going to get bunched up. Let's get a good look as to who's up front and who is going to be going home. Alright, folks, you see it right there. Those are your top five. Zatinsky, Crumry, Henry, Davis, Batista in the 90 as well back in there. Alright, not going green this time. So we'll take one more lap around here. Looks like back in last place is going to be Johnny Bell, followed by the, it looks like 90 or 69, our bad. John Winkler up there. The last cutoff spot is going to be Danny Breeden right now. And Danny Breeden right there in the 212 car is the cutoff spot right now. So we'll take a look back up front. Going green this time with 11 to go, taking the top 12. So we'll take a look. Green flag is back in the air once again, folks, here in the B main. Again, we know there's a good battle going on right there. We'll take a look back at the 212 spot. Paul Crumry, something just happened to him or not? It did. Where did he go? He is... That car is torn up. Caution out on the track once again. So unfortunate for him. Let's take a quick look at that if we can and see what happened. Not sure what happened to him, folks. He might have just, got into the wall all by himself. And flips that car violently down the backstretch, getting hit 2-3 times. That car went for a vicious cycle. He will be out of this race, I am sure. So that again was a vicious tumble for him. Looks like he is back in the race though, folks. So he did get those repairs done and back onto the track. Take a look back up front. Corey Zatinsky still leading the race. Alright, folks, looks like we might go green flag racing this next time by. We'll see what race control says here. We should have about 10 laps to go, maybe 11. They're not sure if they actually completed a lap there. Alright, not going green though. Alright, green flag is in there once again, folks. We are green flag racing. Lots of battling going on. Take a look further back and see if anything goes on here Looks like we got a good little battle going on. That is for 4th position right now between the 89 and the 90. So one number apart, one position apart is how they run. Looks like the 90 is going to take that position from Adam Davis. There's Trevor Royer taking that spot. Now Adam Davis is going to try to get him right back. We'll see if he can complete the pass. They're side by side at the line. Looks like he almost can't complete the pass. Zach Rounds, though, coming out of nowhere and not running heats, not running hot laps, nothing until the B main here. And he is currently in contention to go to the feature race, as he is currently going to be in about 5th position as he runs. If he can get by the 89, it looks like he will do so here in turn 4 coming into the front stretch. So again, that is a good battle. That is from 5th position right now. So we'll see. Zach Rounds clearly will take that position from the 89 of Adam Davis, and it looks like he may take another spot from the 90 of Trevor Royer. Let's have to take a look and see if he can make it stick. So we have some cars blinking out there right now. Alright, 5 to go when they cross the line though, folks. Corey Zatinsky going to take him 5 to go right now, folks. As it looks like we may have a caution. Everybody is slowing down. Caution is out on the track, and not sure who it's for though. Didn't see anybody out of control lose anything go through the field here. And again, nobody seems to be out of place. So I'm not sure what the caution was for, but everybody did slow down. So caution is out on the track, so we will regroup and take it one more time with 4 to go. Alright folks, so keep an eye on these front leaders here. Look a little bit further back. The fastest car on the track right now is Paul Crumry. Unfortunately, he is not in a position to make it. The car right ahead of him, Kyle Trevathan, is your cutoff spot. So we'll keep an eye on that with about 4 laps to go here, folks. In the B main, again, the fastest car here in the B main, unfortunately not in a position to make it to the feature. We'll have to keep an eye on that position though. It looks like we're going to go up front. Green flag is out once again, folks. So green flag again is out. So we have about 4 laps to go when they cross the line there. So no battles going on for the lead right now. We look a little bit further back though. The 03 Corey Henry there might have somewhat of a battle going on. We're going to check Paul Crumry, see if he can get by, and it looks like he will do so. So it's a nice little battle going on there for the cutoff spot. So we'll have to see how it shakes itself out here in just a minute, as we'll see how many cars are behind him still. Looks like he's still out of contention though. He's got to get by the 70L. Alright, back up to the leader, folks. 2 to go when they cross the line right here. Again, 2 laps to go right now, folks. So this race is just about over. Zach Rounds putting on a heck of a battle here, folks, though. He has definitely worked his way up to the front from starting dead last, not running any hot laps or any heats. He is the man on the move right now, as he's going to get a little beating and banging between Trevor Royer and Corey Henry there. Became a bit of a third wheel right in the middle, trying to thread the needle, unable to do so, so he will fall back to 5th. This race is over, folks. So we'll take a look back here and see who's going home. We know those guys right there are going. Take a look back here. See who's going to be going home and who is staying with us. So it looks like Paul Crumry may have just made it in, folks. He did. So right there, your last 4, the 69, 76, 79, and 212, not going to be staying. They will be going home. The 02 of Kyle Trevathan is the first car making it, followed by the 8 car of Paul Crumry. The 120 car making it It is Christopher Taggett, the 89. That is Adam Davis, Nathan Sedlick, as well as Zach Rounds, the 90 of Trevor Royer making it. The 39 and the 7, that is John Batista and Corey Zatinsky making it. And there should have been one other car in there that is off the track now. So again, those are guys making it. So just moments away from your feature race, folks. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us, and we will be right back with your feature race here in just a few moments. Alright folks, while we have again a few moments here, while they get the lineup set for the feature race, we do want to remind you, if you have not subscribed on YouTube, make sure you do so. We do have a 3,000 subscriber race coming up very shortly. We will be getting that race scheduled on our events, but the only way to find out about it is to be subscribed, so make sure you do, so you will be notified of that race. We'll be giving $60 away to the drivers, $30, $20, $10 to the top 3, and $30 here in chat, so a total of $90 we'll be giving away during that race. So make sure to hang around and get subscribed. If you do like the race here tonight, we have lots of racing almost every night, if not every night of the week, so make sure you give it a thumbs up on the race itself here on YouTube. Make sure if you're watching on Twitch tonight, subscribe or follow us on there, and make sure you tune in each night because we have lots of racing going on. We will be streaming to there as well as YouTube here from now on. So I have lots of stuff to go over. Again, we do want to give a shout out to our sponsors that make this possible. Performance PCs, if you're looking to water cool or just modify your computer, check them out at performance-pcs.com. Colby's Eye Paints, they are your leading paint provider here on iRacing, so make sure you check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And EK Waterbox, you can check them out at their website at ekwb.com, or just go to performance-pcs.com for all your water cooling needs. And we have just a few moments here before they advance the session and we go to the feature race, and then we will explain it to all the new people out there how that works. But until then, hang tight, grab you something to drink, something to eat, and we will be right back. Alright folks, we are getting ready for your feature race here tonight. Again, the way this is going to work, if you're new with us tonight, they will take the gridding here, they will have the 2 laps of pacing. Once the green flag drops, they will not take it. we will manually throw a yellow, and nobody can stop on the track. They will split apart, one group going high, one going low. Then they will get into the proper order based on their heat races, the trophy dash, and the B main. And once that happens, they will have 3 laps to pace here, and then they will be given the green flag from race control for the last time to start their 40-lap feature race here tonight. We will make sure we get you the official grid presented by HRE Motorsports as soon as they get in the correct order. So again, that'll be just a few moments away, as we have a few cars not grid yet, have not hit the grid yet. Looks like about 3 or 4 so. That will be coming up very shortly, and then we will go green flag racing for your feature race here at Volusia Speedway. Alright folks, we are pacing here at Volusia Speedway. Again, this is the DSRL Saturday Series presented by MaxSpeedTV. So we have a few guys that did not make it. Those are going to be 4 drivers: John Winkler, Johnny Bell, Tim Osborne, and Scott Masick. The 4 drivers not making the race here tonight. Everyone else is in the field. Again, 20 cars starting the race here. This should be a great race coming your way very shortly. And for anyone that's been wondering what those colored bars are under the driver's name, that represents what class they are. Throw up our license here real fast. Some of them have been glitching out on us a little bit lately, but you'll see all B's are green, all A's are blue, and so on, depending on what their rank is here in iRacing. That is determined what color is under their name. So it's a little addition so you know what rank they are. Obviously A being the highest, then B, C, D, and rookie. So we will give you a chance to get familiar with that here while we're pacing. So again, that is just a new little addition we have added. There it is. Green flag dropped, yellow flag being thrown. Just like that. So now we are about to go green flag racing as soon as they get in the correct order. Alright folks, get them in the proper order here. Alright, they're just about done here. Getting in that correct order base again, based off of their heat races, the trophy dash, and the B main is how they're getting set up here. So we'll have just a moment here. Looks like Ricky Sanders will be your pole sitter. So they look pretty evened out here as we have one more lap under caution here to get these guys settle in the right position. But it's going to be your HRE Motorsports starting lineup: Ricky Sanders, Justin Chapman, Roger Wagner, Sean Wallenfels, Derek Walker, Aaron Theriot, Nate Davis, Britton Roxbury, John Batista, Corey Zatinsky, Trevor Royer, Corey Henry, Zach Rounds, Nathan Sedlick, Paul Crumry, Kyle Trevathan, Adam Davis, Christopher Taggett, Danny Breeden, and Ted Deckard are going to be your official HRE Motorsports starting grid. So again, that is how they're starting. It looks like we are about to go green flag racing here to start lap 4. Green flag in the air. Looks like Ricky Sanders get a great jump, but it looks like Roger Wagner will take second as he's going to battle extremely hard to try to get a good finish, top up our top 3 right here. We'll let you see who those drivers are, see if we have any lead changes going on. Take a look back in the back. They're 3 and 4 wide here. Zach Rounds putting on a heck of a battle, currently in 10th place after not even doing any heat racing or hot laps. He is currently 10th place, trying to work over Nate Davis for 9th place. They're 4 wide coming across the line. So great battling going on here all the way so far. As it looks like Trevor Royer is going to make it 3 wide with Corey Henry, and looks like the other car is Aaron Theriot. So that 83 car, they are battling 3 and 4 wide throughout the field. Back up front, we have a good battle going on between Derek Walker and Sean Wallenfels. That is for 5th and 6th position. Now Derek Walker's going to try to work over Britton Roxbury for 4th. We'll see if he can do it. He's going to dive it in here, try to put a slide job on him. He can't slide up because Roger Wagner's right there in 3rd place, having the run of the night here. He is putting on a great run, the best he's had in a while. He's just had a string of bad luck getting taken out by other people here. He is definitely up there in the 3rd, but not for long, possibly. Britton Roxbury trying to work something over. Derek Walker will get by him for 3rd place, and caution is out on the track here. We'll look and see if we can find out who it's for. Kyle Trevathan on pit road. So let's take a look and see what happened there, folks. Looks so far so good. Not sure if he had any help, but we're about to find out. Sedlick getting all out of shape. Kyle Trevathan having nowhere to go but into him. Flips that car. So Kyle Trevathan did flip. He is out of the race, folks. Unfortunate for him. He was having a fairly good run here tonight. Looks like Danny Breeden is on pit road as well, getting some damage done. Out front, though, is Ricky Sanders leading this race right now. Take a look here to check it out. Your top 5 after 10 laps are going to be Ricky Sanders, Justin Chapman, Derek Walker, Roger Wagner, and Britton Roxbury. That is a powerhouse of drivers right now up there in the front, but right behind them, John Batista, Sean Wallenfels, Nate Davis, Zach Rounds, and Trevor Royer. So another, just the top 10 drivers themselves are a powerhouse of drivers. We have a strong field here tonight. Everybody behind them, not saying they're slow, they're definitely fast as well. Corey Zatinsky, Corey Henry, Aaron Theriot, Paul Crumry, all of these guys, Sedlick, Breeden, all of these guys are very fast, and on any given night, any of these guys could come out to win. But you always know Ricky Sanders, Derek Walker, Chapman, Wagner, lately Roxbury, Batista, all of these guys up there in the top 5. There's a reason they're up there week in and week out. These guys are in beast mode right now and putting on a heck of a show. So it looks like we're about to go green flag racing one more time. Green flag is in the air. Pace truck still on the track. But nevertheless, we are green flag racing. Sanders out front. Chapman seeing what he can do on the bottom side. He's going to try to get by Sanders. So far, no luck. Sanders out to a good start. He's got a .366 second lead over, now .416 over Chapman. So Chapman is trying everything he can. Roxbury going to get by Roger Wagner for 4th position. So Roger Wagner going the wrong direction right now. We'll see if he picks that up. Maybe he's just biding his time, letting these guys by. He doesn't want to get into any trouble, possibly get into a wreck, as he will lose another spot to John Batista for 5th position. So now he is outside of the top 5. Sean Wallenfels Jr. trying to work over him. It looks like Wagner a little out of shape, and that will allow Sean Wallenfels to get by him. Then Wallenfels out of shape. Roger Wagner back by him to take 6th position back. We'll take a look up front. We may have a battle. There you go. Chapman has a hands full with Derek Walker right now in the 2nd position. Now 3rd position for Chapman, 2nd position for Derek Walker. These guys are going to battle. They're nearly side by side. Chapman will have that lap though for 2nd place. Derek Walker's trying the bottom side. No grip down there though. He just doesn't have enough to make it stick, but he's going to try again here in 3 and 4. So we'll see if any of these guys can do anything with Sanders, who is out front right now. Looks like Derek Walker will have that line. Moves up, just can't clear Chapman though. So Chapman will stay in contention here in 2nd place, but they have swapped that spot about 10 times in a lap here. They are hard battling. Chapman out front right now. He will still have second place. They're side by side on the backstretch once again. Derek Walker is going to have to try every move he has in his playbook to try to get by Chapman, as they are putting on a heck of a battle for you tonight up in second place. While they battle it out, we'll step a little bit further back here. See if we have good little battle going on. Trevor Royer, Sean Wallenfels, and Corey Zlatinsky. That is for 8th, 9th, and 10th position. Right now, those are top 10 positions battling going on. Top 10, a very respectable finish. Zach Rounds out in 7th. Doesn't even have a nose wing on the front of that car. That has got to be a handful to handle that car right now. It looks like we'll go back up front. See here, Roxbury getting by Derek Walker, so something happened up there to allow Roxbury by him. It looks like Walker will lose that position. Not sure. No, right there at the line, it will be Derek Walker. So they're going to keep battling. Now the battle's between Roxbury and Walker. Getting that is for 3rd and 4th position. Looks like Roxbury's going to clear him here, but not for long. He's going to come right back on the outside. Roxbury's going to try to dive it in one more time here in 1 and 2. Still can't make it stick, so Derek Walker will have that position back. Walker may have got out of shape or something. Something definitely happened to allow Chapman to pull away from him. But Ricky Sanders already led 25 laps here. He has led every lap of this race. Caution is out once again. Going to involve Corey Henry, and it looks like Nathan Sedlick as well. And we'll take a look here and see what happened. Wallenfels and Henry got into each other a little bit, and both of them did save that as well. That was on the back stretch. This wreck happened on the front stretch here. We'll see what happened. Whoa! Henry getting into the 28. Oh, Zach Rounds was the other car involved. Corey Henry getting up into Zach Rounds, spinning them both around, and Corey Henry has serious rear end damage to that car. That back axle is busted good. But again, the 03 getting into the 28. That is Corey Henry getting into Zach Rounds to bring out caution number 2 here. We've had 5 laps under caution, 16 laps to go here into this race. So again, right now this race belongs to Ricky Sanders, but it could be anybody's race. Chapman is very fast out front, as well as Derek Walker, who is in 3rd place. Britton Roxbury, a.k.a. Rockstar, is up front right now. John Batista right behind them. Roger Wagner in 6th place. It looks like the lights are still on. We'll see if they go out this time. Lights are out on the pace truck, so we will go green flag racing once again for the 3rd restart here. Third restart in the feature race here. Alright, pace truck is diving off here. So green flag is out once again here in the feature race to start lap 30. There we go, sorry about that. Lap 30 of 43. So again, it's all about Sanders right now out front. We'll see if anybody has anything for him. Chapman on the bottom side. Sedlick pulling it into pit road just before the leaders catch him. Justin Chapman trying to make a slide job on the leader here. Couldn't make a stick. He will settle back for 2nd position. So we'll see if these guys have anything for him right now as we're rounding out on laps. Going to be having about 13 or 12 to go here. And we are almost 3 wide back there. John Batista, Derek Walker, and Britton Roxbury. That is for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. They are 3 wide at some points. So these guys are battling extremely hard here in this Volusia Speedway. Again, these are the 360 sprints. They are having a blast driving them right now. 2 and 3 wide all the way back. So we'll see. Britton Roxbury has his hands full now. Roger Wagner and Trevor Royer back there in that position. We'll see. Back up front, though, John Batista's making his move. 3rd place, fixing to try to put a slide job on Chapman. Right now, he is ahead of Chapman. But for how long is the question, and can Sanders hold Batista off right now? This is a three-way battle, almost a four-way battle for first place, folks. 9 to go, going to be 8 to go at the line. We'll see. It looks like Batista may get by. We may have a new leader at the line. We do not. It's going to be Sanders, but now it looks like John Batista will get by him with 8 laps to go here, folks. So again, new leader leading his first lap. If he can hang on to it, will be John Batista. He is currently scored as the leader, and he will lead his first lap here with 6 laps to go, folks. Again, a new leader, John Batista. Now Sanders back in second. It looks like Chapman may work him over on the high side. Derek Walker coming straight up the middle, going to try to make it 3 wide. Doesn't do so. He will do it here in turn 1 and 2. We have no idea, folks, with 5 laps to go. Says 6 laps to go in there. Who is going to be your leader? Should have 5 laps to go when they cross the line here. All right, 5 laps to go, folks. Right now, it's John Batista, Ricky Sanders, Derek Walker, Justin Chapman, and Britton Roxbury in the top 5. Right now, we have a 2 to 3 car battle for second position. We'll have to wait and see. Is there 3 wide coming to the line? This is anybody's battle up here, folks. Right now, Derek Walker and Justin Chapman have the best battle going on with 4 to go. Going to be 3 across the line here in just a second. But right now, this race belongs to John Batista, only leading 5 laps so far, but they may be the 5 to 8 laps if he leads them all that matter. Right now, Sanders again in second. Chapman into the wall. We'll see if he's going to get passed by Roxbury here. He does hang on to that 4th position. Roxbury's going to work him over hard here, see if he can get by him. 2 laps to go. Not sure if he can. Back up front here, though, is your leader, John Batista. Going to be leading 1 more lap here. 1 to go. This is their final lap. We'll see what they can do. Oh, Derek Walker sliding way up high. Ricky Sanders getting by him for 2nd place. So we'll have to see here. Right now, these two are going to duke it out at the line. Will be Sanders and then Derek Walker, folks. Though Sanders getting it sideways after the race, spinning it out, but your race winner, folks, is going to be John Batista. So great run for him. He started for a little bit further back, worked his way up, and won the race here tonight, followed by Ricky Sanders and Derek Walker. So again, don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back with your post-race interviews. Alright, folks, we are back with your post-race interviews here in finishing the 3rd place, Derek Walker. So, first off, congrats on a good finish here, 3rd place. So, how does it feel to be back in the booth again, Derek?
It feels good, man. That race was crazy.
Yeah, we gave you a couple of shout-outs there. Again, he does you do your own streaming over on Twitch, so I'm sure you had your fans cheering for you over there. As far as the track itself, how was it?
I think that's the raciest track I've ever been on. And I'm not a big fan of Volusia. You can ask anybody that knows me. I'm not a big fan of this track, but after tonight, it won some points for me because that was some of the funnest racing I've ever had.
Yeah, we saw y'all out there at some points 3 up to 4 wide, going into some of these corners. So, being that we haven't seen a whole lot of 4, 3, even 3 wide racing, did it get your adrenaline going a little bit to see that tide of racing on this track that we just haven't seen in a long time?
Oh, absolutely. My heart rate was through the roof, and I was even more excited watching John drive to the front. When he got around me, and I could tell he had figured something out, and I just told him, I said, John, he's my teammate, and I told him, I said, John, just take us to the front, man. I'm going to follow you through. And by God, he went to the front. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. He just outdrove everybody. It was awesome. I'm still amped up if you can't tell. That race was so much fun.
Yeah, just a little bit. You can tell we definitely were. That was some great racing, but we know you got some sponsors, someone you want to give a shout out to. So who would those be for your third place finish here tonight?
Absolutely. First of all, just a shout out to those top 5 guys up there: John, Ricky, Justin, Britton, me. That was just awesome. That racing was so fun. So shout out to them guys for racing clean and having a good hard battle. And a big shout out to John for winning. I mean, he drove his heart out. Shout out to John, or to Roger for putting on the league, and to my teammates at Wide Open Racing, Nathan, Corey, John. I'm not sure where everybody finished yet. I haven't got a chance to talk to them tonight, but shout out to them. You guys at MaxSpeedTV, you do an incredible job, and then all my guys at the Dirty Dude Twitch channel that are viewing right now. And every week they show up to support me, and hopefully they came over and gave you guys a like too. So shout out to them, and my dad and sister, and all the fans watching.
All right, moving on to second place, Ricky Sanders. You got a copy.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, you led 35 laps here, and it seemed like there for a while you were just about untouchable. You were pulling away from the field. It seemed like that caution didn't definitely work out in your favor. That first one, that allowed everyone to catch up with you. If we hadn't had that first caution to allow people to catch up, do you think you would have possibly brought home the win tonight?
I don't know. With these 360s, the middle just randomly comes in, and then people just start running it, and it's kind of hard to tell when you're the leader.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. We've heard that one before. You get up front, you don't know where the preferred line is anymore. As it is, you find out when they pass you. So that is a good spot to be, but a bad spot. It has its advantages and disadvantages. As far as coming into the night, we always know you're going to put up a good run, regardless whether it's a 360 or a 410. But did you have high expectations for this track, or is it not one of your favorites?
It's probably one of my least favorites, but it seems that every track has gotten better since the new update, so it was a lot better tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a overall consensus from everybody. Is this new update has definitely helped it. So like you were saying, it helped out. So you think it definitely improved, made it a lot better racing, where you could actually pass somebody now to give you more grooves to work with?
Yeah, at the end there was 3 lines. There was one in the middle, one in the top, and one on the bottom, and you could pass anywhere at that point.
It's definitely, so we do want again give you a big congrats for finishing second place. We'll see you here in the booth again. Any sponsors, anybody you want to give a shout out to for your second place finish here tonight?
Just Race on Oz, SRL, and you guys for putting it on.
All right, moving on to the winner of the night, the man of the hour, John Batista. You got a copy?
Yeah, sure do.
First off, congrats on getting the win. You only led 8 laps, and those were the last 8 laps. So you got out front when it mattered. You definitely had your hands full with the top 3 here, even the top 5 really. So with the laps winding down in the race, those cautions, do you think they played to favor a little bit for you to tighten the field back up and give you a chance to make your run towards the front?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're all kind of running the bottom there at the beginning, and as the track wore out, the line started moving up. The bottom really didn't have any run off the corner, so we all started moving up to the top. I saw that middle line. It was pretty tacky there at the beginning of the race, but the bottom was faster, so I kept it in the back of my mind that it was there at some point if I needed it. And Derek ran there a few laps, and he said it was great, so I tried it, and at that point I was way too far back to do anything. Then the yellow came out, and then I went full on in there on the middle. I really didn't have anything to lose. So yeah, and it worked. Just it was really fast. I'm just glad I was able to race tonight. I haven't been able to race in a while, so but if I needed to make it count on any night, it was tonight.
Yeah, you definitely. We were wondering if you had a can of NOS in there or something. It seemed like that last probably 10, 12 laps or so. It's like it kicked in, or you found something, because it looked like you were shot out of a cannon in those last closing laps. You definitely were on a mission to get to the front, and you did it, coming away with the win. So, anybody you want to give a shout out to, or sponsors, anyone like that?
Yeah, I just want to thank my teammates, Derek Walker, Corey Henry, Nathan Davis, Wide Open Racing. Overall, we did pretty well tonight. I want to thank you for broadcasting these, Charles. I want to thank Roger for putting these races on. I want to thank iRacing for a great update. This track used to blow chunks. So, yeah.
All right, folks. Again, that was your post-race interviews. Again, coming away with the win, John Batista, Ricky Sanders in third, and Derek Walker in third. We just have a few more pieces of business to take care of, one of those being your unofficial results until they make sure everything's squared away. But again, coming out in first, John Batista. Second, Ricky Sanders. Third, Derek Walker. Fourth, Justin Chapman. And rounding out the top five, Britton Roxbury. Sixth place, Corey Zatinsky. Seventh, Aaron Theriot. Eighth, Adam Davis. Ninth, Sean Wallenfels. And rounding up the top 10, Trevor Royer. 11th place, Paul Crumry. 12th place, Nate Davis. 13th, Roger Wagner. 14th, Christopher Taggett. And 15th, Zach Rounds, who again didn't even start a hot lap or heat race, pulling out a 15th place finish. Was up front in the top 5 for a while, top 6, until a late incident got him involved in a wreck, so unfortunate for him. Going to be in 16th place, though, Nathan Sedlick. 17th, Corey Henry. 18th, Ted Deckard. 19th, Danny Breeden. And rounding out the top 20 drivers that made the race, Kyle Trevathan. Not making the race here tonight is going to be John Winkler, Johnny Bell, Tim Osborne, and Scott Masick. Again, before we sign off, we do want to remind you this broadcast is brought to you by Performance PCs. Make sure for all your water cooling and modification needs, check them out at performance-pcs.com. Colby's Eye Paints. If you're looking for a fantastic paint job to go on your car here on iRacing, check them out at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And EK Water Blocks. You can check them out on their website at ekwb.com, or just buy any of their products from Performance PCs, again at performance-pcs.com. So again, on behalf of MaxSpeedTV and DSRL, we will see you next Saturday night.